Hey, it's me, Magical Shante 888. Just popping on for a quick video. I am en route to go to Target and pick up a few things. I was having a conversation with myself. I'm the best person to conversate with next to me talking to my mom, of course. But and I was just thinking about life and relationships and the importance of choosing the right relationships to nurture and to be in, because it literally can be detrimental to your health in every way, mentally, physically, emotionally, all of those things. And I've spoken about this before, but and maybe I haven't, I don't know. I know that I've talked about it before, but when you're not in the right connections, you literally can feel all types of weird ailments all over your body. Stuff that you have never experienced before because you're not in the right connection. And I think that women especially, everybody, men and women, but women especially, because we are prone to ignoring it and thinking that we have to stick it out and thinking that we have to suffer because we're told that, we're told that basically, like, we just don't have a say. Like, we have to stay in the connection. And there are people that are trying to make sure that that really is a solid thing. I personally think that when it comes to making choices for your body and stuff, that's a big one. That's a big one. Again, I'm not a political person at all, but we just have to make the best decisions that we can when it comes to relationships and connections, even when it comes to friendships with other women. Like, because there are some women that are not girls, meaning they're going to choose that man over you every time, meaning they will hang out with you, get what they want from you, get all the loving and nurturing and caring and affirmations and stuff from you, and then when they get back with their man, they dip out. Like, I've never understood people that are that way, but it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. I have never been that way. I hope to not ever be that way. Like, when I do have a partner, yeah, like, I'm gonna want to be with him, but since I am working on myself, I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I have become way more freaking avoidant. So it's like, I like spending time, but I'm just like, at the same time, I need my space. So you go ahead and go do what you need to do. I'm gonna do what I do. Like, I'm certain that the next time that I even decide to get into something serious, we not living together. I'm serious. And if that's a deal breaker for them, then that's just what it's gonna have to be. I guess we ain't gonna be together, because I refuse to ever live with another man. I said it, I don't care. But my point is, it's important for us to understand the relationships that we are cultivating, because it is detrimental to our mental health, our finances, financial health, wealth, all that shit. It's so important. And I say all that because I am in the middle of experiencing my grandmother, my granny, decline, health-wise. And I just can't help but to, like, just wonder how that happened. And then I think about the things that I found out later on about certain things, you know, relationship wise, and I can't help but to put two and two together. Like, I'm not going to just straight up say that it was solely because of a relationship or whatever, but I can't take, you know, I can't dismiss that. Like, I really do feel like a big part of why she is where she is because of trauma and unprocessed feelings and emotions. And so it's so important for us as women, and especially Black women, but women as a whole, to take care of ourselves. And the moment that you feel like something is not right within your relationship, I know that it's not always easy to just get up and go, especially when you have kids, and you know, but make a plan and get out. You have to, because it is, like, the only word that I can think of is detrimental. Like, it's so important to nurture yourself and take care of yourself and be there for yourself and show up for yourself and be and be the voice for yourself, because we live in a world, like I said, where currently they want to make it to where women don't have a say so about our bodies. It's already that way. It's already that way, but it's just like, it's just getting worse and worse. And so the only thing that I can say is make sure that you take care of yourself wherever you are. If you don't have a choice and you have to stay in a connection that you know is not really good for you, do your best to just be working on yourself as much as you can, so that if at any point that person does decide, oh, I don't want to be with you anymore, and I'm taking the house, I'm taking the car, like, you're never left without. You know, it's so important, because I see it, I see it, and it's just something that has been a big lesson for me. Like, don't ever be in a connection where, first of all, the person's not generous. Okay, generosity goes a long way. Generosity doesn't always mean spending a whole lot of money, but it's the willingness to spend the money and really meaning it. Like, not on some shit like, here, I'm gonna do this just so you'll be quiet and just so that I can hold it over your head. No, it's your pleasure to fucking do it. And for a lot of men, it's not their pleasure, because they'll do it, and they do it just so that they can have power over you, just so that they can say later on, well, I did X, Y, Z, I do this, so you do what I say. Absolutely the fuck not. Will I ever do nothing like that ever again in my life? Okay, the lesson has been learned. Okay, I am good. I'm so good. And so I'm literally at a point to where I'm just like, I want to be able to do all the things that I need to do for myself, so that no one can ever come in and ever tell me that they did XYZ for me. I don't ever want to give anybody that fucking opportunity ever again. I don't ever want to be in a position to where I have to damn near beg someone to do something for me. I don't ever want to be in a position to where I'm at anybody's goddamn mercy. Okay? Like, no, not ever again. So it's just, it's really interesting experiencing life the way that I'm experiencing it right now. It's a great thing. Oh, let's see. It's truly a blessing for me to actually have this sight and this foresight for me to know what it is that I don't want, because it would be easy for me to just stick and stay with certain connections. And, you know, like I said, I could have all those things. I could have a brand new car. I could have all that stuff within that connection. But, like, what am I really getting? Like, what am I really getting? Not much. I'm getting pain. I'm getting trauma. I'm getting abuse. Like, none of the things that I actually really fucking signed up for. So I just challenge you, if you're in a connection and something seems off, you know, or just pay attention. I'm not saying to go looking for shit to start shit, but pay attention to the signs. Make sure that you're aware if the mask slips off, because they can play a game. They can play that nasty game for 30 years and you would never know. Be aware, stay vigilant, love yourself, always do something for yourself. One thing that I